you are ready, make your way down onto the mat. And actually, if you have it handy, maybe grab yourself some blocks. They might come in handy for a couple of things, maybe to help us with some balances. We'll play with quite a few twisted half moons and half moons. So if you like to have the earth, the ground a bit closer with the help of your block, maybe that will be handy. But we are going to start in a lying down position. So come down into your Shavasana, basically. Allow the body to spread out. Give yourself space so legs can fall out. Shoulders walk down away from the neck. You can even walk your head up away from the shoulders. And then just naturally invite your eyes to soften and close down. And start to notice, how are you feeling in these first moments of the practice when we slow down and before we move. And really start to find yourself in this present moment by tuning into your breathing. Let it pull you in as you inhale. And let it release you as you exhale. Maybe you want to feel it a bit more into your hands, just physically feel that movement. So one palm can rest on the chest, one palm underneath the rib cage on the upper belly. And then just breathe and softly feel the belly expand. Let the chest be passive. And as you exhale, the belly draws in, the diaphragm moves up. Breathing in through the nose, the belly rises. Breathe out, let the belly fall. So just ground into the movement of your breath. Inviting you to be here and to stay here. And then having this connection to your breathing, this place to keep coming back to. Start to be the witness of your own mind. Observing, what are you thinking about? What quality of thoughts are passing, coming? And what's the feeling tone, your mood, your energy? And it's really by grounding our attention on the breath and by becoming aware of our experience of our mind, is that we create that space. Instead of changing or resisting what we find, what we feel, or what we think, we disentangle by becoming aware of it and bringing ourselves back with each breath to stay here in the moment. So let that guide you through the practice. And we'll add movement into the mix to really stay in this physical experience in our body. So we'll just drawing another inhale through the nose, the belly expands. And as you exhale, the belly softens, falls back. We let our breathing stay light, quiet, and calm, that there's really no need to ever intentionally breathe heavier or faster or bigger through the practice. Now, we'll start to find movement by taking the legs up over the hips. So just lifting the feet towards the ceiling. And you can reach the arms up over the shoulders as well. So hands and feet reaching towards the sky. Wasn't very clear when I said over the shoulders, right? But just point the fingers towards the ceiling, point the feet towards the ceiling. Then start to find circling motions, both for your ankles and your wrists. So just rolling everything around. Starting to wake up those joints or give them nice movement to energize. Change direction if you haven't yet. Nice. Your feet can stay quite passive now, but with your hands, start to flash them as we often do in a seated position. So just pulsing through the hands, squeeze the fingers tightly in. Keep the back of the head pressing down, the shoulders supported by the ground, and just pump up your forearms to warm up the wrists. The legs might be feeling a bit tingly already as the blood is running down. So enjoy that feeling of lightness or maybe heaviness. It can sometimes feel both. Just reversing, letting that weight of a day drain down. Now rest your hands, but keep the arms over your head, and we'll find a dead bug core activation. So as you inhale, the right hand and the left foot will lower down towards the ground. So just opposite arm, opposite leg. And as you exhale, you bring them back to center. And then we swap. Inhale, left arm, right leg, lower down. Keep pressing your back into the ground. And exhale, you come back up. Again, breathe in, right arm, left leg. Exhale, slowly use your core, bring it up. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And exhale, bring it up. Beautiful. Here from center, keep the legs as they are. But now both arms will reach over your shoulders towards the ground. So inhale, take the arms overhead, hover them from the floor. And exhale, lift them back up. Breathe in, lower the arms. Exhale, lift them up. One more time, we lower. And we lift them back up. Arms stay reaching towards the ceiling, but now the legs will lower towards the ground, but only so far that you can really maintain your lower back pressed into the ground. So inhale, lower your legs down. Exhale, slowly lift them up. Twice more. You lower them down and up. One more. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring it up. Both the arms and the legs. Inhale, you reach towards the ground without arching the lower back. And exhale, slowly bring it up. So it's really intense. Move slow. Inhaling to extend. Keep that contact with the ground. And exhale up. One last time. Extend. Press down. And bring it up. Very nice. Now, release your feet into the ground with knees bent, and then press your elbows to the ground by the sides of your body. So your fingers can point towards the ceiling, and you're really digging the elbows down. And we can use these points, our feet and the elbows, to find a strong bridge pose. So you push your hips up, lift your lower back, middle back, upper back, and just stay in this bridge. Maybe your shoulders walk down, and maybe the shoulder blades squeeze in. Weight in the heels, pressing down. You can spread your toes as well. One more inhale. And as you exhale, bone by bone, bring your spine down to the ground. Draw the knees into the chest, give yourself a squeeze, and then rock side to side. Take a mindful breath in, coming back. And a mindful, soft, quiet exhale. Then rock forward and back a couple of times, massage your spine if it feels good. And then swing yourself all the way through into a tabletop. So maybe rolling through the side or forward, come on all fours. Breathe in to drop your belly down, lift the chest, arch into your cow pose. And exhale, round through your spine, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone under. Twice more, breath in, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round up. Light inhale, we arch. Quiet, soft exhale, push the ground away. Nice. And then come back into a neutral tabletop, but strong shoulders, strong hands gripping the mat into the ground. Curl your toes into the floor. And now we'll reach the right arm and the left leg up, extending. Beautiful. Push from that bottom shoulder so you're nice and protracted. Breathe in here, lengthening from the fingers to the toes. Exhale, elbow to knee, bring them underneath the body. Inhale now, extend back out. On the exhale, we take the left knee towards the left shoulder and cactus that right arm back, if it makes sense. So left knee towards the left shoulder, quite high up. Then breath in, we extend back out, reach the arm, reach the leg. Exhale, elbow to knee underneath the body. So we have this little sequence. Breathe in, extend back out. On the exhale, we open to the side. So left knee, left shoulder, taking the right arm into cactus. One more time like that. Breathe in, reach back out. Exhale, elbow to knee underneath the body. Last time we extend. On the exhale, cactus that arm, draw the left knee towards the left shoulder, lift the knee a bit higher. And then if you have space, kick that leg out through the side and reach that arm out through the side. Hold that foot up from the ground, one more breath. And as you exhale, now land that left foot to the ground. And your toes are in line with the right knee. So the leg is all the way through the side. We're still standing on that left hand on the ground. Now breathe in, right arm reaches to the sky, opening into a twist. Exhale, thread that arm through as if you're coming to your thread the needle, lowering the shoulder, the head to the ground. And we pulse. Breathing in, reach the arm back up to the sky. Exhale, thread that arm through. One more time, you lift up. And on the exhale, thread that arm through, all the way down. Press into the shoulder, side of the head, back of the hand into the ground. Left arm maybe opens up to reach towards the ceiling. If you'd like to take the hand to the right hip crease, maybe you bend the elbow. And then just take that nice twist, turning the chest up, rolling the shoulder back. One more breath. On the exhale, release your left hand down to the ground and breathe in, right arm reaches back up to the sky. Beautiful. Keep that left leg where it is, nice and straight. And then we lift from the ground. So left fingers float from the floor. You lift up with that twist. The left hand reaches forward, right hand reaches back. Can we reverse here? So the front arm flips up and then you reach the left hand to the sky, right hand falls back. Maybe you find your right heel. So just adjust if anything needs to change. Lift through the chest, reach into the fingers. One more inhale. And as you exhale, windmill the hands to the ground and come back all the way into your tabletop position. Curl the toes into the ground. And let's take a few rounds of cat-cow just to reset the spine. Breath in, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, rounding up, chin to chest, tailbone under. Breathing, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale to round. Very quiet inhale into the belly, not the chest. And exhale. Nice. Come back through center. Keep the toes curled, shoulders spread out. And we find that extension, left arm, right leg, reaching back. Push from that shoulder, broad back, take a breath. On the exhale, elbow to knee, meeting underneath. Inhale, reach back out. On the exhale, we open through the side. So cactus that arm and draw the right knee towards the right shoulder. Inhale, straighten back out. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more time, breath in, we extend out. And exhale, we cactus. No, we'll do one more round. So breath in, extend back out. Exhale, elbow to knee, rolling under. Last time we extend, breathing in. And exhale, open through the sides, right knee towards the shoulder, cactus the arm. And then keeping that foot, that leg lifted, see if you can straighten it out. Straighten the arm as well if you have space. Lift the leg a little higher, one more breath. And as you exhale, right foot lands all the way to the ground. Breathing in, left arm reaches to the sky, open into a twist. And exhale, thread that arm through, lowering towards the ground. Twice more, we inhale through the nose, up. Exhale, reach it through. Last one. And then reach that arm through, coming all the way down, shoulder, head, back of the hand. Right arm can extend towards the ceiling, or maybe reach to the hip crease, just balancing out what you did on the other side. Soften your breathing. Try to keep it calm and even. Then we release the right hand back to the ground. Breathing in, left arm reaches up to the sky. With that twist, we lift up to stand, reaching the arms out to the front and the back of the mat. Flip the front palm, breathe in, reverse. Right arm reaches up, left hand falls back. If it feels good, you can find your left heel and just lean back a little, squeezing the glutes, pushing your hips forward. One more inhale. As you exhale, windmill the hands to the ground and come all the way back into your tabletop. Breathing in, rock forward, find a half plank, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, bend the elbows and come down to the floor. Breath in, we lift for baby cobra, lifting the chest. And exhale, come up into your first downward facing dog. Send the hips up and back. Take any movement that feels good, or maybe it's stillness. But take these moments as an opportunity to bring yourself back into the breath, finding that connection to be present, and exploring that space or that ability for you to tap into being the witness of your experience, the witness of your body, feeling its sensations, and the witness of the mind, that internal chatter, dialogue that keeps on going. From here, start to slowly walk your feet into the hands, coming to the top of your mat. Inhaling for halfway lift, hands can push above the knees into the legs, chest up, shoulders roll back. Exhale, drop down, drop the hands, release the head. Inhale all the way to the sky, open the arms, reach into the fingers. And exhale, hands to heart through prayer, releasing down by the sides of the legs. Come to the top of your mat if you're a little bit back. Pressing down, feel your Tadasana, growing tall through the crown of the head. And just before we move, find your breathing again through the diaphragm. So feeling that as you inhale, you feel that lateral movement outward and that movement back in with the exhale instead of the up and down through the chest. So as you inhale, the lower rib cage expands. And as you exhale, the lower rib cage draws back in. Just one more time, feel that diaphragmatic breath. And try to maintain it now as you inhale. Take the arms overhead. Don't let the chest come in, don't let the breath come into the chest. As you exhale, melt back down, Uttanasana. Breathe in, halfway lift, push away from your legs. Exhale, hands down, step back into your plank pose. Breath in, rock forward, create space. Exhale all the way to the ground, hugging the elbows in, keep squeezing your glutes. Take your baby cobra, lift the chest, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, downward facing dog, pushing up and back. Quiet breath in through the nose. Quiet, soft exhale through the nose. Breathing in, not more than we need to, perhaps even a little less than what feels fully comfortable. And breathing out. One more inhale. Quiet as the exhale. Walk your feet forward to the top of the mat again. Breath in takes you halfway up, open your chest, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, melt back down into your Uttanasana. We come up into chair pose. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, sit down a little lower. Weight is in the heels, bum is pushing back. One more breath. And exhale, take it down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we step back into our plank pose. Breathe into rock forward. Exhale slowly to Chaturanga. Lower halfway, pause for a moment. Then slide through into your back bend. Open the chest, push through. And exhale, downward facing dog. Settle into your breathing. Keep it calm, quiet, light. Nice. One more breath in. One more breath out. We walk our feet to the top of the mat again. Breathe in to lift halfway up, pushing away from the legs. Exhale, fall down to the ground. Inhale all the way to the sky this time. Reach the arms overhead. And as you exhale, melt back down to the ground. We're going to start to build on our sequence. So inhale, halfway lift, push away from your legs. Exhale, we step back into plank pose. Hold your plank. Your feet can be a little bit wider. Push the shoulders apart. And now feel how stable the rest of your body can be to reach your right arm out in front of you to the front of the room. And then release it back down. Left side, inhale, left arm reaches out. And exhale, take it down. Breathe in, rock forward, come onto the tippy toes, knees to the ground. And exhale, bend the elbows, press down to the floor. So we'll be modifying and changing our vinyasas up. So inhale now, baby cobra. As you exhale, downward facing dog, push the hips up and back. Just one inhale. Breathe out. Step your feet together at the back of the mat. Inhale, right leg comes up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, step that foot through in between the hands. We keep the back knee lifted. Breath in, reach the arms up, come into a high lunge. Exhale, twist into that right leg and reach the arms out to the side. Feel this open twist, this active twist. Legs strong, nice and parallel. Now flip your front palm up, so that left palm up, and breathe into reverse. You reach up and lean back. One more inhale. As you exhale, take that left hand down to the ground and the right arm up to the sky. Maybe here your block comes in handy if you'd like to have it underneath your left hand. But slowly, slowly, we'll make our way into a twisted half moon. So you rock your weight into that front foot, the back leg becomes light, and then you float that foot high into the sky. Standing knee can be a bit soft, helping you wobble or find yourself balancing. Turn the chest, open it up. One more inhale. On the exhale, roll up into standing, taking the left knee into the chest, and just turn yourself to the other side, finding that twist, almost the same shape, but now standing, twisting to the left side. Draw that left knee high into the chest, flex that foot. And if you'd like to explore, to straighten that left leg out, flex the foot, lift your toes as high as you can. One more breath in. On the exhale, release that foot to the ground. Keep yourself in that twist. Flip the front palm, that right hand up, and breathe in, reaching up to reverse. As you exhale, windmill the hands to the ground. Come back into your Uttanasana. Breathe in for halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Hold for a moment. Your feet can be wider. Again, we want to really stabilize as we'll be lifting those arms. So starting with the left hand now, inhale, reach that left arm out. And exhale, take it back down. Inhale, right arm out. Keep your pelvis squaring. And exhale, take it down. Breath in, rock forward on the tippy toes. Exhale, we press all the way to the ground. Baby cobra, find your back bend. And downward facing dog. Take a moment. This down dog or any of these down dogs where we take a couple of breaths. Can be a child's pose, can be anything else. Just tuning into what you need to enjoy this practice. To take what you need from it. If you're ready to come back into the flow, come back into your downward dog if you're anywhere else. And as we inhale, left leg will reach to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, step that foot through in between the hands. Press down from the earth, breathe in, arms come up to the sky, high lunge. Exhale, twist to the left and reach the arms out. Flip the front palm, breathe in to reverse. Reaching up, leaning back. Enjoy that stretch. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, right hand comes down to the ground, left arm reaches up to the sky. If you use your block, you can place it underneath your right hand. Twist and turn. And then slowly transfer your weight into that front foot. The back leg becomes light and you float it up, finding your twisted half moon. So spread yourself from the bottom hand into the top hand. Standing knee can be a bit soft, helping you balance. Take another breath. On the exhale, roll up into standing. Right knee comes with you and you twist into that knee, turning to the other side. Spread the arms, lift the knee higher up, flex the foot, and explore to extend that leg, straightening it out. One more breath. On the exhale, the foot lands. Keep your arms as they are. Flip the left palm up and breathe into reverse. Reach up, lean back. And exhale, melt back down to your Uttanasana. Maybe take a breath, find a little ragdoll here. Let everything soften. Check in with your breathing. It might be feeling a bit heavier and louder, but try to lessen and soften it. And only breathe through the nose. So whenever throughout the practice you might feel that you need to breathe through the mouth, I'd rather you stop, give yourself a couple of moments so that you would maintain your nasal breathing. It's the foundation for functional breathing. And without functional breathing, there's no functional movement. So bring it back into the nose. Bring yourself back into the body that breathes. Inhaling now, we lift halfway up, push away from the legs. Exhale, hands down, step it back into your plank. Step your feet wider apart again. And this time, we'll try to lift both one hand and the opposite foot. So really feel those points of contact to the ground that will stay to try to minimize any sways or swings to the sides. So inhale, right arm and the left leg extend. Try to stay square. And exhale, you lower back down. Over to the other side. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And exhale, down. We take a vinyasa. Breathe in to rock forward. Exhale, lower to chaturanga, halfway. Slide through into your back bend. Downward facing dog, pushing the hips up and back. We'll repeat that sequence, but add as we go. So step your feet together again, back of your mat. Breathe in, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step that foot through to the top of your mat. Inhale for high lunge, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right, reach the arms out. Straight away, we flip and reverse. Breathing in, reach up, lean back. Exhale, left hand to the ground, right arm to the sky. Lean forward into that front foot and slowly find your twisted half moon. Maybe using a block, maybe not. One more breath through the nose. Exhale, roll up into standing, left knee to the chest, and you twist to the other side, reaching the arms out. Straighten that leg again. And then we slowly swing it back for an open half moon. So that left leg is going to slide through and back. Your torso starts to lean down, maybe right fingers to the ground, or you find your block if you'd like to press down into it. When you have a bit more balance, open that left hip, knee and toes, spread your chest, widen yourself from one hand to the other. Nice. One more breath in. On the exhale, land that foot to the back of your mat. Find warrior two, dropping the left heel, turning the toes out, coming low into that front knee. Reach the arms out, relax the shoulders. And again, come back to the breath. Come back to the ability to observe. How are you perceiving this moment, this practice? Then we flip the front palm and breathe in to reverse our warrior, reaching up, leaning back. On the exhale, come into extended side angle. Right elbow comes on the knee to begin with. Left arm reaches over our head. Then turn your chest and your gaze towards the ceiling, pulling that arm a little bit back. Now lighten up that right elbow, hover it from that right thigh, and you can reach the arm out straight in front of you, so straight into that left side. So both arms are extended, left arm overhead, right arm reaches in front of you. Keep leaning through the side, feel it in your obliques. Take another breath. And on the exhale, we come into our rainbow warrior to the back of our mat. So the front leg is going to straighten. Lift the right toes up, that heel digs into the ground, and right hand reaches towards the back foot as the left arm reaches up. So you're almost in this high skandasana, pushing your bum back. You should get a nice stretch through that right thigh, or right back of the leg rather. Take another inhale. And as you exhale now, just sweep your hands down through the mat, coming to the top of your mat, framing that foot, and step it back. We find our plank, optional vinyasa, or we meet in downward dog, or maybe a child's pose, couple of breaths to reset. Very nice. Take another breath. And another breath out.
Start to walk slowly to the top of your mat. Breathe in to lift halfway up. Exhale, drop down over the legs. Inhale all the way to the sky, so feet press down, arms reach over. And exhale, take your hands to heart and release them by the sides. Find a moment. Feel your breathing through the lower rib cage, expanding on the inhale, drawing back into center on the exhale. Minimize any movement up and down through the chest and the upper body. Let your breathing be horizontal out through the sides. When we are ready, we come back to our flow. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, fall down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, push away from the legs. Exhale, step back into your plank. Let your feet be wider than you're normally used to. We'll do those extensions, opposite foot, opposite hand. So starting with the left hand now, inhale, reach the left arm, right leg back. And exhale, take them back down. Over to the other side, right hand, left foot. Try to keep the body square and release it down. Breathe in, rock forward. Exhale, your version, what you haven't done, taking your vinyasa. Slide through into your back bend. Downward facing dog, beautiful. Step the feet together. Breath in, left leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, step the foot through towards the hands. Come up into high lunge, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the left side. Open the arms out. Straight away, flip the palm in reverse. Right arm to the sky, lean back. Exhale, right hand to the ground. Left arm to the sky. Lean into that front foot. Back leg becomes light. Find your twisted half moon. Maybe holding a block if you'd like that extra support. One more inhale. Exhale, roll up into standing, right knee to chest, and twisting to the other side. Lift that knee higher up, and then extend that leg out. And start to sweep sweep that leg back, coming into our half moon. Lowering down towards the ground, left fingers towards the floor. When you find your balance, open the hip, the knee, the toes to turn to the right. Nice. One more breath in. On the exhale, land back into your warrior two, your Virabhadrasana two. Bend deeply through the front knee. Push that knee out to the left. Reach the arms out, shoulder height. Nice. We flip the front palm, breath in, up and back, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Elbow on that front knee, right arm reaches overhead. Turn your gaze, your chest up. So rotate your spine, opening towards the ceiling. Then lighten up that bottom elbow and see if you can reach that left hand out in front of you. Keep leaning through the side. Feel your obliques, feel your core. One more breath. And on the exhale, we find that rainbow warrior. Front leg straightens, left hand reaches towards that back foot. Bend deeply into the back leg. And curl those front toes up. So front heel digs into the ground, nice. One more breath in. On the exhale, drop the hands and just sweep yourself to the top of your mat, stepping back into your plank. Optional vinyasa, or we meet in down dog or a child's pose. Take a couple of breaths where you want to be. Take this moment to soften your breathing if it's becoming heavy, big, or loud. What's making us feel out of breath is not lack of oxygen, but it's the buildup of CO2. And we tend to have a very low tolerance to CO2 through our modern ways of living, not moving enough, being stressed, breathing fast. Our bodies have taken all of these adaptations to get us through the day, but some of these adaptations don't always help us in the long run and can actually keep us in these vicious cycles. Breathing fast, feeling out of breath. By breathing less, we can regulate that balance and help our body tolerate higher levels of CO2 that is very nourishing and good for us, actually. Let's take another inhale and another exhale. Nice. Slowly, when you're ready, come back into your downward facing dog. Look to your hands and walk forward to the top of the mat. So we're going to do that sequence for the third time. Maybe I'll cut some parts out, just looking at the time, but otherwise still some fun things coming to the end. Breath in now, lift halfway up. As you exhale, melt back down, Uttanasana. Breathe in all the way to the sky. Expand through the lower ribs, reaching the arms up. And as you exhale, fold back down into your Uttanasana. Breath in halfway, lift again. Exhale, step it back into your plank pose. Have your feet wider apart. We'll maybe do what we did at the start. So remember, the knees can come to the ground. So we just do what we did at the start. Or maybe it's fun to play with the knees lifted. So shoulders spreading out, get that stability going. And when you're ready, right hand and left foot float. Take a breath in, extending here. On the exhale, elbow to knee meet underneath the body. So you can bring the right knee to the ground if it feels a bit too wobbly. Inhale, extend back out. On the exhale, left knee to left shoulder, we cactus the right arm. And then extend back out and bring the hand, the foot to the ground. Let's do it to the other side. So left hand, right foot. Find your balance for a moment, push out from the right shoulder, breath in. On the exhale, elbow to knee underneath your body. Breathe and extend back out. Exhale, open to the side. Right knee to right shoulder, cactus the left arm. Breathe and extend back out. And exhale, take the hand, the foot to the knee. Sorry, the foot to the ground. We bring the knees to the floor and take this little half plank vinyasa. Breath in, rocking forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, press down. Inhale for baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, up and back. Step your feet together. Inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the foot through towards the hands. Nice. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. As you exhale, open straight away into a warrior two. So we're going to cut out a bit of our sequence, skipping to this part. Strong through the legs. Press that right knee out to the right side a little and squeeze your bum under. Nice. Then flip the front palm, breath in, reverse again. On the exhale, extended side angle. So take that elbow on the knee, left arm overhead. Then hover the elbow and reach the arm out. Keep leaning through the side. Keep turning your torso up. One more inhale. As we exhale, rainbow warrior, we straighten the front leg, bend deeply into the back leg. Right hand reaches towards the ground, left arm reaches up to the sky. And now as you inhale, lift yourself all the way up to the sky, reach the arms overhead, straighten both legs. And as you exhale, cactus the arms and find your goddess. So bend into the knees, push the knees out, keep your toes out as well. Try to stay nice and vertical with your torso. Squeezing the bum under, pushing the knees out. Nice. Take a breath in Take a breath out. Now inhale, reach all the way back up. Arms overhead, straighten. Turn your feet in, nice and parallel. And exhale, now take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Breath in, lift your chest, pull the shoulders back. As you exhale, fall down, reaching the arms overhead. Adjust if anything needs to change through the legs. They can be straight, feet parallel. And you're just coming down towards the ground. Keep the weight in the balls of your feet. If you're feeling that you're falling back with your bum. One more breath. As you exhale, release your hands down to the ground, to the middle of the mat. We keep the left palm pressing into the floor. Inhale, right arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, we kick the back foot through to the front of the mat. So just kick that left foot through and come down into seated. Hands come behind, right foot is to the ground with that right knee bent. Find reverse plank in this variation. Lift the bum up, push the hips high, and lift the chest up. Try to grip every left toe into the ground so that sole of the foot is completely flat and active, reaching into the floor. Shoulders pulling away from the neck. Imagine a thread reaching you from the crown of the head. One more inhale. And as you exhale, bring the bum to the ground and sit down. Nice. So we've been playing with this in the last couple of weeks, so maybe it will still be fun to build on that. Lift your feet from the ground. Hook your right foot behind the left knee. The left leg can bend a little. So right foot behind the left knee. With that cross, roll yourself back, get momentum, swinging the legs over your body, and then rock forward, landing on that right knee, left foot, and fly up into your warrior three. And then from there, rolling up into stand, hands to heart, knee to chest. Land that foot to the ground whenever you get there. Okay, last time we finished with that flow on the other side. So breath in, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, fall down to the ground. Halfway lift, we breathe in. Exhale, step it back into your plank. Step your feet wider apart. Maybe we do that variation as we did last time, or you can just hold this, or you can take the knees to the ground. So starting with the left hand, right foot, extend them out and up. Breathe in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Breathe in, extend back out. Exhale, right knee to right shoulder, cactusing that arm. Breath in, reach back out. And exhale, release the foot, the hand down. Push the shoulders out. We get ready for the other side. So left foot, right hand, float. Breath in, extend, keep the body square. Exhale, elbow to knee. Reach back out. And exhale, open through the sides. Inhale, reach back out. And exhale, hand and foot to the ground. Take any vinyasa. Coming towards the ground. And pushing back into our downward facing dog. We step the feet together. Last time. Breathe in, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the foot through towards the hands. Inhale, high lunge, reach the arms to the sky. And exhale, open to warrior two. Extend through the arms, flip the front palm, breathe in, reverse, leaning back. Exhale, elbow to knee, right arm overhead. Hover that elbow and reach the arm out. Keep leaning through the side. One last inhale. Exhale, we come into that rainbow warrior to the back of the mat. Front leg straightens, toes lift up. We reach towards the back foot, pushing the bum back. Nice. As you inhale now, lift all the way up, take the arms overhead, straighten the legs. And as you exhale, come into goddess. Bend the knees, cactus the arms. Get nice and low, push the knees out. Keep lifting your chest up. Keep drawing the bum underneath you. Nice. Now inhale, straighten all the way up, take the arms overhead, turn the feet in, and exhale, hands come behind your back. Interlace your fingers, swap the order, which thumb is on top. Chest up, inhale to open, and exhale, fall down, reaching the arms overhead. Drop your head here, let it hang heavy. And just open the arms or the shoulders by lifting the arms overhead. Last breath in. And as you exhale, hands fall back down to the ground. Right palm presses down, breathe in, left arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, kick the back foot through to the top of your mat and come down into seated. Nice. Hands come behind, keep that left foot towards you. Inhale, reverse plank, pushing the hips up, gluing that right foot, every toe into the ground, and use it to grip into the mat to lift everything a little bit higher up. Back of the legs squeezing, chest is lifting, shoulders roll down. One more inhale, and exhale, take it down. Nice. Okay, float your feet from the ground, hook that left foot behind the right knee, roll back to create momentum, and then roll yourself forward. So as you roll forward, that right foot lands, left knee lands, and then you fly up into your warrior three. And then you roll up, knee to chest, hands to heart, and release all the way down. Nice. Okay, take a sip of water if you've got it. How did I think that we'll have time to do all that flow if I hadn't cut it out? Got carried away with piecing it together, but take some nice sways here with the arms, flopping them around. Bring some softness and release for your body. And we're gonna bring it down into the ground. So inhale, take the arms overhead. As you exhale, fall down to the ground. Then breathe in to lift halfway up. Keep your fingers on the ground here, knees can soften. And then lift your heels from the floor and drop your bum down towards the heels in a little squat ball. Then roll onto your heels, bum, and drop down into seated. Let's reach the arms out in front, keeping the feet on the ground. Start to bring your spine down to the mat. Last little bit of connection to the core, to that inner strength. And then come all the way down. Step your feet closer towards you. If you've got your block, by the way, we'll come into a bridge pose. So you can be in an active bridge if you're really enjoying it, like we did at the start, maybe using those elbows. Or if you have a block, you can come into a restorative bridge. So placing it on the medium or tallest setting, and you place it really at the sacrum, at your lower back, sideways. So not vertical, but sideways across from one hip to the other. So just explore where it feels comfortable. You should feel really supported so that your bum can be held. Your feet can walk a little bit forward. So just see how it feels. Or otherwise, enjoy that active bridge pose. Then coming out of this, feel your feet again support your weight. And take that block out through the side, bone by bone. Bring your spine down into the ground. Keep your feet wide as the mat. Take the arms to the sides or cactus them if you're negotiating for some space. And then just windshield wipe your knees side to side. So we drop the knees to the right. You can turn your head to the left. And then breath in, lift your knees back up. Drop them over to the left. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, drop them to that twist. So just move with your breath for a few more times. And the next time you come back up through center, take the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall out to the sides. Maybe the arms are enjoying to be out through the sides, or you can place them on your thighs or the lower rib cage underneath it and the chest. Close your eyes if you're not already. And become aware of any unnecessary effort lingering in the face. Invite your forehead to soften. Your cheeks to relax. Your mouth and lips to widen. And the jaw to relax, unclench. Let the neck be long. Maybe just feel that the crown of the head can reach higher up. And feel how the rest of the body can become increasingly heavy. Just letting go. Softening the muscles that worked. Giving them permission to relax. Healthy muscles are those that can engage and work when they need to, but that can soften and relax when they need to, when they're at rest. And the same can be said about our emotional and mental resilience, that we're resilient when we can be stressed and it helps us to get things done. But it's equally important to know how to switch off, to have those tools to rest, to let go of what we can't control, to focus on what we can control, what's here, what's real. And both these physical qualities of the muscles and these mental and emotional qualities of a mind, of our being, are a practice. So whenever you'd like to come out of this posture, release your legs. You can stretch them out, find your Shavasana. Maybe the arms would like to come by the sides of the hips. And then just take a couple of moments to let everything soften, be still, and be quiet. If it feels grounding to keep your awareness resting on the breath, you can do that. Or if it feels nice to explore letting yourself drift away without any focus, just let everything go. Start to gently come back. Finding the breath in the body. Feeling its movement. And feeling its presence. And allow that space or grounding of the breath to let you be that witness of your experience, observing the mind, what's here, what's it doing, what's it talking, how it's talking. And observing, feeling and sensing the body. Then gently bring movement back, wiggle the toes, your fingers. Keeping the eyes closed, step your feet towards you. And rolling through the side of a body, make your way back up into a seated position. Growing tall through the spine, press into the earth, reach into the sky through the crown of the head. And just place one palm on the chest, one palm underneath the rib cage, above the navel, that upper belly area. And feel again the horizontal, not the vertical movement of your breathing. So as you inhale, that lower rib cage expands, the belly pushes out. As you exhale, the rib cage comes back to center. Breathe in, the belly widens. Breathe out, let it fall back. One more time, no movement through the chest, expanding outward, drawing back in. Let's place the palms together in prayer and gently bow the head down to the heart. Find a smile on your face, letting go of a practice, whatever happened, whatever didn't happen. Being grateful that we found the time to step on the mat, to be with ourselves, to practice. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, spending your evening with me. Well done.